Hey there, Kelly. It's 7th Saturday, so I think it's about time you got a tour of Kettering.
A little hot out today, I'm not gonna lie. And here we are. Now let's get started. This is the pool, which as you may notice is devoid of all water and poolishness. In there is Ernie's, where poor unsuspecting freshmen are forced to eat. Don't let the incredibly nice accommodations fool you. The food is still pretty crappy. This is the Great Court, where only the occasional hanging out happens, usually during lunch. This is where I hurt my foot, jumping from up there to down there. Bulldogs is the beach, which, like the pool, is completely devoid of all water, sand, and otherwise beachness. You will notice there is also a complete and utter lack of people. Now, why this is, I do not know. It's just because we're Kettering, I suppose. This is Thompson Hall, where poor unsuspecting freshmen are forced to live during their first year. The Bell Tower. This is the tunnel that will take you from the campus center to the academic building. During the summer term, there is really no other reason to be in here unless it is raining super hard or there is a tornado, or you want to look at our school's history. The one and only Professor Reggie Bell. He is still teaching here. This classroom is called the Fishbowl, so named because all the windows on the walls resemble a fishbowl. See, it even says it right there. Shh. We're in the library. What I'm about to show you is probably one of the coolest parts of the library, even if you're not big into math and science and stuff of this sort like me. All this stuff here is part of the NASA collection. It's all this side and all this side. We, of course, just got it from NASA. There are only 2 other collections in the whole world like this. There's a ton of stuff, and it goes from like the 20s to like, I don't know, like the 80s. It's a bunch of like really old stuff, like full of reports, notes, whatever. Flags. This is the Crim. See, Crim. It's only the most famous classroom in all of Kettering. The Cribathon was so named because in years past, students would put old tests or cribs here, where they could see them and the professors couldn't. This is the ramp to the 2.5 floor. Why is it called the 2.5 floor? Funny you should ask. When they were building this addition to the AB, they forgot to line up this floor with the existing 2nd floor down there. So now it's just a 2.5 floor. You think an engineering school would be better at that. This parking lot, more commonly referred to as the landing strip, is the only parking spaces where students are given right next to the AB. Well, except for all those spots on the far outer edge of the other parking lot, the rest of which is for faculty. And if you want to park on the outer edge, you have to pay $50. Why don't we get that much space? What does Kettering think, that we all live just off campus? Well, some of us don't. Windmill. Alright, it's clear. Oh wait, did I just film myself jaywalking? Oops. Right there is the Stop and Rob, which thanks to $15.5 million from the Mott Foundation in a year or whenever, is going to be turned into a much nicer food convenience store type thing, and a police mini station. So thanks, Mott Foundation. I'm showing you this small road, which is now really just a driveway, because it abruptly ends here. And the reason for that is, a couple of years ago, there was some construction work being done along Chevrolet, which is the road you are looking at now. And then they decided they wanted to put a new sidewalk in and everything, and so they just naturally put it right across here. Well, this used to connect to Chevrolet, which I guess I forgot. So, way to go. Once again, we are an engineering school. Why do these things keep happening?
This is the start of the Crim. That is by no means all the people that are in it. and even more people. This is just how many people there are that run this. This is like the fourth wave of people that have started the 10-mile run. And over here, we got people that were probably from the first wave. Is that Waldo I see? I don't know if you can tell from here, but I'm pretty sure I see a guy that is dressed up as Waldo.